Hey y'all, welcome back to Faith Budgets. I'm currently taking control of my finances by paying off debt and saving at the same time. On this channel, I'll be posting videos about how we use the zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and also savings challenges to pay off our debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. Okay, hey guys, I'm finally here with our monthly budget for April, our monthly budget overview. I'm behind on this. I've been working on it all week and just seems like everything keeps coming up and I'm behind on it. So I worked a little bit on it last night, and then I had a doctor's appointment today. So trying to get this video in real quick before I go for a hair appointment. And to eat with my girlfriends that eat Mexican. We try to go once a month and eat, but if you're new to the channel, thank you for coming. I've had quite a few new subscribers, and thank you to the ones returning as well. My name is Holly. My husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free. We have one debt left, our Honda side-by-side, and I do have videos you can check out in my playlist where we have a debt tracking Thursday. Each week I track how much we were able to pay on it, and then what the remaining balance is. And also I'm keeping track on there too of our mortgage. It's not really a focus right now, but I mean, we do have to make those payments, but just kind of keeping me on track with how much we owe on the mortgage. And we are a family of 5, 4 in the home. My older son goes to college. He's 21. My younger son is 17. He's a senior in high school. My stepdaughter is a junior in high school. So we got lots of teen activities going on. I'm busy on the go quite a bit, and getting ready for wedding seasons. A lot of my friends are getting married, and we have graduation season coming up this in May and wedding in May. So lots of events going on this year, trying to save for those and sinking funds too. My husband and I both work full-time, 40 plus hours. Right now I'm getting some overtime. I'm a medical coder. I've been coding for 20 plus years. My husband is in utility services, and we're just trying to get our debt paid off and also save in our sinking funds and our savings for all those events that are coming up in life, and try to find the balance between the two. And we use a zero-based budget to do that. We get paid bi-weekly, but we're on opposite weeks. So we actually get paid weekly. I get paid every other Thursday, and my husband gets paid every other Friday on opposite weeks. So we budget monthly first. I do a layout of the whole month, like an overview of all the income, all the expenses, all the sinking funds, and then I break it down into weekly budgets. The sheet's very similar. This is the sheet that I created on Canva for me. It's just a personal one, but it's free in my Google Drive. If you want to download it and use it, it's free to use if you'd like. I have the monthly one, and also the budget by Paycheck. The monthly one has a few more slots, a few more lines for sinking funds, because as I've grown in my budget, I've added more sinking funds. I first started out with just 1 or 2. Christmas and car maintenance was the main 2. And then I grew my sinking funds and started adding more and more, and used those as ways to save cash in my envelopes to pay for those events that come up, maybe even just memberships and subscriptions. It helps with that too. And things that, maybe comes more often than once a year. Different categories that I have a video on that too, that lists my categories, what I have in each binder, if you want to check that out. And I have a cash stuffing videos too, where we do our cash stuffing after we do our weekly paychecks, and then budget with me for each week. Then I'll do a cash stuffing and show where we pulled the cash for our variable expenses and our sinking funds, and stuff those into my binders. Okay, so let's just get started in this monthly budget for April. I kind of have it already mapped out on my Excel. I use the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck Building Blocks of Budgeting. I took her course online, and she offers the Excel and Google Sheets program with that. After you go through all her tutorials, her videos, it's like lessons, building blocks of budgeting. And then at the end, you get access to her the Excel spreadsheet. I use Excel, but she offers both Google Sheets and Excel. And I really like that because I can plug my numbers in. I can kind of play around with it. So the first paycheck will be on 4/5, April 5th. Let me see, I may need to zoom you guys in a little. And that will be paycheck number 1, hubby. Oops, I can't spell hubby. I'm trying to hurry, guys. I put number Y. So we're just going to do $1,500 here. He has everything taken out of his. Some stuff. We had a small 401k loan against, and it comes out of his check. We had that at the beginning when we built our home in 2019. So I think that's almost paid off, but that comes out of his check. We have insurance, medical, dental, vision for the whole family, and also some other money that is directly taken from his account that we put into a different savings for his daughter. So that's why his is less. Let's see, 411 will be the next one. That's me. Pay number 2. That will be $3,200. That's what I'm estimating. I'm hoping that I get that. That is with calculating in some of my overtime that I will be having. I don't know what we'll do if whenever we stop getting the overtime opportunities. 419 hubby, pay number 3, and then the 600 is from where my son's father, both my sons, their father passed away, and so my younger one still gets the benefit from him, and I use this for part of his insurance, and then I put the rest into his savings account, which you'll see there's some, I have a sinking fund labeled for him. That's one of them. The other is directly taken, like as soon as it hits my checking account, I move it over into his account. So you guys won't see all that. This is just part of it that I put in our monthly budget to pay for some things that we use during the month for, as far as insurance, kind of like a child support, I guess you would say, and then the rest goes into his savings. Okay, hubby, $1,500. And this is his straight pay. So if he does, he may end up getting some overtime too. I think he will. Getting about that time of year. Starts getting warm. 3,200. Okay, so let's total up our total income for the month of April. See what we have here. 10,000. That's what we'll have to work with for April. Okay, then let's do all our fixed expenses. This will be just like your bills, all your bills that you have. So we'll start with mortgage. And I split this up between 2 checks, but this is the monthly, so I won't put a date. I don't think I did put a date on there. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to put a date. Our mortgage went up because our insurance, our escrow is low. And the insurance and taxes went up, so our mortgage payment went up monthly. It went up, I think, $28 a month. So now it is, I'm rounding up to the nearest dollar, but it's $1,649 for our mortgage. This is our Honda. This is our only debt that we have left other than the mortgage. And our minimum payment is like $369, but I just rolled that up and we pay a minimum $400 every month regardless. And then also, like I said, in their debt tracking Thursdays, I do try to do a little bit extra during the weeks that the payment's not due, but I don't put that in the monthly budget. That is just what we can, squeeze out of the budget during the week that it falls on. Like if we have extra overtime, or if we have maybe some bills that came up less than what was estimated, or maybe I have some extra cash from expenses, then I'll put that in as a extra debt payment that goes over to the debt. Okay, and then Plexus. You guys, I think I'm going to change. I'm just not very pleased with them anymore, and I'm looking for some different supplements. I love taking supplements. I like collagen. I like multivitamins. I have thyroid issues. I had thyroid cancer. And so I'm looking for some different supplements to take that are not as pricey as Plexus. They're just, and I think they're one of those pyramid schemes, you know, where they try to get, they keep wanting me to sell it to get more money, and MLB, I think some people call it, multi-level, MLM, multi-level marketing scheme. But I'm not a salesman. I don't want to sell anything. I just want some good supplements, you know, to better my quality of life, my health. And I don't want to have to sell it to get discounts and all that stuff. But so I don't know what I need to put here. I was going to add some more that I was looking at. And it was going to be like $300 a month. Like you get probiotics, prebiotics, collagen, multivitamin, and the cleansing pill. What else was it? Like a energy packet, you know, energy drink. So I don't know. That's just too expensive for me. So I am going to be canceling that. But for numbers' sake, I'm going to go ahead and just put what I had in my budget so that my numbers line up. But then I may substitute this with a different product. I'm looking at, what's the name of it? Vital. I have it right here. I was just researching it. Primal Harvest. Has anybody heard of Primal Harvest? Please let me know in the comments if you have any pros or cons, if you've tried them, if you've had any reviews on those. Primal Harvest supplements. And then also I'm looking into Women's Health Network natural supplements. Both of these are natural, more on the herbal side, holistic, I guess, ingredients. And I've been looking at both of those. So I take estradiol and progesterone, hormone replacement therapy. So I'm looking at changing that hopefully and getting into more of the herbal side of it and try that. I'm just, you know, kind of scared of medicines. Once you've had cancer, you kind of are leery of things and what you put in your body. And I'm just trying to be healthier, but not at such a dang high price. So there's got to be cheaper ways of doing it. You know, they sucker you in and make you think you're making the right choice and for your health, and I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to put 320 here, but that number will change, or this will change. And from what I've researched, I can get everything that I have here, you know, with more natural ingredients for probably $100 less than this. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys use for, if you have any recommendations for supplements for, I'm 45. I didn't say that earlier. I'm 45. My husband's 47. So I'm looking for anti-aging, you know, collagen, multivitamin, energy, all the things, hormonal balance, and all the good stuff. I don't really have a problem with weight gain. I mean, I do have a little bit in my stomach. I'm a pretty tall. I'm 6 foot tall, and so I don't really have a whole lot of problem with weight. I mean, in the midsection, I guess I do. I work out at least 5 times a week, so I'm just trying to be healthy. I'm getting on a rant here, chatty, and I'm trying to hurry. Sorry, guys. Okay, Plexus. What was next? Okay, our first State Farm. We have 2 separate State Farm bills. One is separate because this is my older son's that he'll be taking over probably in the next couple of years, probably within the next year. But we are helping him out with that just because he pays for everything in college. He had his tuition paid for through scholarships, and he bought a home on his own in the city that he lives in where the college is, and he has a roommate. So he found that to be a better financial decision for him. But I mean, I did go and co-sign with him, but he's very good with his money, and we actually used, you know, I helped him to get the money, but I've never paid a payment on it. He does all the finances for his condo, and then his roommate pays part of it. So, okay, internet. Okay, what was that? State Farm $256, internet $24, water. This will be all the utilities. They're usually always due at the same time. $60. This is part of the child support, $217, and we have another one down here. We pay it in 2 different ones here, and then the rest is some other stuff comes out for her on the other previously before we see the check. Okay, and then electric, $280. Life insurance. This is my life insurance that comes out separate. I have a little bit that comes out of my paycheck, but this is through an individual broker, like a individual company other than my employer. Verizon, $228. Apple Music. You know what? I need to put I think I just changed my plan for my printer. I have a printer subscription, I guess you would say, and I upped it up because I've been printing too many. All the freebies I've been printing, the savings challenges, I've been printing too many pages, so I did up my package with them, I guess. I got a new printer last year. HP printer, that's what I have. Where am I at? Verizon, Apple Music, 19. This pen's about to quit, ain't it? Okay, here's the other State Farm. This is for everything else other than my older son. This will be $687. This is for 4 vehicles and also an ATV or Honda side-by-side. And this is also with a 17-year-old boy driver. So you feel my pain, I'm sure. If you have teen drivers, especially teen boy drivers, it's crazy. He was wanting to get another vehicle to drive to go to, when he goes to trade school, he's going to go to tech school, I guess, like a trade school, and get into welding. And he has another little S10 he's been working on, and he wants to drive that. I said, well, we better check into the insurance first. I said, and it's going to be expensive. Netflix, $26. And then also in my fixed expenses, I do add a cushion that I put weekly. I put $25 into our check. I leave it in our checking account. But I budget it in just like it's got a spot. Everything has an assignment. So I want to add that in. So that ends up being $100, but it's $25 per week. So when I do my weekly budget, I put that $25, I put that allotted in there for that, and it's allocated just for that purpose. And that way I can have it to use if something's over on the bills, or if we just had an online purchase that we weren't expecting. We try to always take our cash out for things like that, but you never know. It's always good to have a little bit of a cushion or a buffer in there. And then if we don't use it, I've just let it roll over. I don't want to ever overdraw in our checking. And then also I put gas and Walmart in here in my fixed. A lot of people put that in their variable expenses, but because I know it is variable, but I have narrowed it down to pretty close to what we use at Walmart and gas. So Walmart would be like our groceries and home good items and maybe personal hygiene items. So all that in one. Gas we do $200 a week, so it's $800 a month. My husband travels. We live out in the country. We have old vehicles, and we do put the premium gas in a couple of those old ones because they are about to bite the dust, and we have noticed when we put the trashy gas in there, they run trashy. So just trying to make them last as long as we can. Okay, and then here, I'm going to have to mark that out because I have one more extra one on here that I normally, it's every other month. But first we have Bible study. And that's just $20 a month. That's for our room that we rent for women's Bible study. We have it twice a month. So I put that in there. And then every other month I have Curology. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. This is skincare. It has tretinoin in it for your face, and it has a couple other ingredients. It's like the online pharmacy, online dermatologist. I sent in pictures, and I chatted with them a couple of times back and forth over the last year or so, and we've changed my ingredients, upped my ingredients. So it's really helped. I had problems with acne, so even at an older age, I think I'm finally done with the acne now. But I had skin damage, different, and you want to try the anti-aging, and try to hold off the wrinkles as long as we can. And I really do like this product, and they send it out every other month. and it's $60. So I didn't think that was bad, and it has like 3 different ingredients in it. It has all the peptides, it has the tryptophan, and it has hyaluronic acid also in there, and neomycin, something, I don't know. All those good ingredients in there that I needed for my skin. So let's see what our total is for all of the fixed expenses and bills. Let's see what we total up here. Sure. $6,430 was our total. So I'll just put that right there. I need an extra line. So let's see what we have left, and when we subtract that from the 10,000, that leaves us with 3,570 to work with. So I'm gonna write that there. And this will be for our variable expenses. This will be our cash envelopes that I put in my wallet. This is usually everything that I keep in my wallet. I like to keep a lot of it with me, even though I don't spend it all the time. I work from home. I'm not out a whole lot, so. And then my husband just comes to me if he needs it, like for the dogs or something like that. Variable expenses, these will be the same every week. So, but we have food, and I usually do 50 a week. I just put that beside of it. So that's 200. Church, 45. That's 180. If you see me reaching over here, I'm getting my mouse over there to try to move that. There's the mailman. Church, and then me money. I'm doing 40. 160 for that. Hubby is 150. And somebody did ask why his was more. It's because his is just in one. And I have mine broken out. I have as you'll see here, I have self-care, fun, miscellaneous, dogs, kids, meds. Mine is kind of all broken out, and he uses his for everything. And then I have sinking funds too, you know, but I think it averages about the same, really. Hubby, self-care. But I am thinking about bumping up the self-care. Self-care, 160. Fun is 20 a week, so it would be 80. Miscellaneous is 20 a week, and that's 80. Kids is 30 a week, 120. My son works, so I do just give him a little bit, you know, for maybe food after school before he goes to work. Dogs, 25. I think my boys know the value of their dollar when they earn that money. I had to work for my money when I was younger. We had it kind of rough, so I don't just hand out allowances to my kids. I don't hand out blow money. And when they got their vehicles, I said, you know, I'll help you with your vehicles, you know, insurance, I'll pay that, but you have to make your own running money. We call it running money. You know, you're going out to eat, your gas money, you're going back and forth, you know, that's what you're going to be working for, to pay for that, you know, and everything school related, I pay for all their school stuff. But that way they kind of know they can't just blow it. I think they've learned that the value of their hard-earned dollar. And I told them, I said, just think about this hour that you're working at work, what you made. It might be $12, $14, whatever they're making. Is it worth that hour of work? You know, you're going to go do this for $50. Is that going to be worth, you know, over 2 hours of your work, your time that you worked? So, or blow it on, you know, games or truck parts and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. Get a kick out of them sometimes. Okay, meds is 25 and 60, and I'm hoping this will go down because this is some of the medication money that I'm hoping to replace here with my Plexus. Well, not Plexus, but with the different herbal supplementations, and I'm hoping that I will be able to decrease this and be more on the herbal side, and I think it will be cheaper. So, or we'll just change it or whatever. I mean, I don't think it's going to be too much different. Let's see what our variable expenses will be. Our variable expenses for the whole month will be $1,740. I don't know if you guys were in frame for that or not. So let's see what we have left. Let's subtract that from the leftover here. Okay, we have $1,830 to put towards sinking funds. My goal is to have this, you know, I want this number to be as high as it can be. Because if you're sinking funds, if you're funding them, then you're getting to put this money into all these things you want to do, all the fun stuff. Like, I don't want it all over here in these categories. I want this number to be high. That's my goal. Oh, that's my goal. When you get hooked on the sinking funds, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's do our sinking funds. I will not be funding all of these, but I think I will try to write them down. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room, though. Let's see. I'll try. We have Sam's. Emergency. Leaseland. Beauty tickets. Graduations. Vacation. Can't spell. Anniversary I'm not going to fund, so I'm not going to write that on there. SUV. Home maintenance. Wedding or weddings. My son's savings. Electronics. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to start. You know, for if you need we need a new cell phone or anything with computers, printers, TVs, all that good stuff. Okay, memberships and subscriptions. This one has really helped with, you know, making sure that the unexpected bills don't pop up, you know, from month to month. Those bills that you forget about. And this too, car tags. When they pop in, you're like, oh no, I'm preparing for them. And land tax, we have some land across the road that we purchased, and it's paid in full when we refinanced our home, so we do have to pay tax on that. We don't have it included in any, you know, we don't have a mortgage on it. So car maintenance, yeah, this is an oldie. Gotta have a car maintenance. Sinking funds, sinking fund, senior year and prom. All that stuff's coming up. We already got the tux ordered. We'll have to go order the flowers. I'm gonna do pictures. See, birthdays and gifts. This is for family and friends and weddings and showers and all the birthdays of all the family. Then we have travel. This is like for weekend travel and ball travel. Maybe travel to see my son. This is any kind of travel other than vacations. Vacations, I keep it separate because it's usually larger, and I want to keep it separate to know that I have enough for that. Medical, dental. We're building that up because we're getting older. You never know. Landscaping, that's getting to be about that time of year. I'm not putting anything in date night. Hubby, this is his little envelope he has. And then we have I'm gonna have to mark that out. I need another line. I've added more because I started doing savings challenges, so I wanted to separate that. Month ahead, and I don't have anything budgeted for that, but I'm going to go ahead and write it because I've had to do some changing around here. I don't know. Maybe I can. Holidays. This is all the holidays other than Christmas. And then we have Christmas. I put it separate because I want to fund Christmas heavily. A whole lot more than the holidays. If, you know, on hard times, I wouldn't even stuff the holidays if our budget gets super low. And then mini Mondays. I have savings challenges I do on mini Mondays. And then we have, let's just mark that out. because that'll look better. Mini Mondays and Freebie Fridays. Okay, let's see what we have. Now I'll go through here and do our total. So this month will be, for Sam's, 100. Emergency will be getting 20. Leaseland 60. UT tickets 140. Graduation 160. Vacation 200. Get ready to go to the beach in August with my sisters. Cannot wait. These I don't have in here because SUV, I think I'll be funding that with one of my savings challenges. Home maintenance, I'm not sure unless we get any overtime. Wedding, if we get overtime. Sun savings, yes, he always gets his. 280 for that. Electronics, don't know. I go through and this is our weekly or monthly funding plan, and I see how much money is left after each pay week, after bills are paid, and then I will separate that out into what needs to be put out into each week. But this is, I know, is our monthly total, and I can have that. Well, that ended up being 1940, so I don't know. I may have to do some more adjusting, but I was pretty close, I thought. Car tags will be getting 60. Land tax 20. Car maintenance 60. Senior year and prom 40. Birthdays and gifts 40. Travel 100. We go down here to holidays. I skipped all these for right now. Holidays 40 because I'm getting low and Mother's Day is coming up. I want to make sure that I get that. I'll get my mom something for her grave. Christmas 200. I usually try to do 200 a month on that. I may have to switch it around on the weeks that has more leftover money. And Mini Mondays, we'll be getting 200 because that is what I'm going to, for my SUV. I was taking that out and putting it directly in my SUV account in my Ally, but I think I'm going to take that out so I can play my challenges with that. So that will give me some money, like $50 a week to do for Mini Mondays. And then Freebie Fridays, I think I'm going to put that towards debt. So right now I'm going to budget 160 for that. That's what I'm hoping. And this is what will go up if we can, if we have any extra. So let's see what our total is here. I may be way off. I may have to do some adjusting, but yeah, that's what I got on the other one too, 1940. So I will have to do some refiguring on this and lower some of these amounts. I hate doing that. I hate that when I have to do that. It's a bummer. You want to have all the money in there you want. So I'm going to have to decrease $110 here somewhere. But I'll do that off camera because I'll have to do some tweaking to see which ones I can wait and adjust and move around and wait on that. Okay. So this video's been on forever. That is it for our monthly budget overview for April. See you guys? Ooh, wrong way, sorry. Okay, sorry guys, I'm frazzled. That's all for my video for today. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the little bell notification so you'll know that when my other videos come up. And also check out my playlist for the other series that I have going for monthly budget, budget by Paycheck, budget with me, and then our weekly cash stuffing into our binders, and also debt tracking Thursdays, and I'm going blank. Debt tracking Thursdays, and freebie Fridays, and mini Mondays. For mini Mondays and freebie Fridays are our savings challenges. I've just got started in that, so I'm brand new to the savings challenges, but I fell in love with it. I love it. It makes saving money so much more fun. It makes me eager to save now. I really want to save more and more and more. So hopefully we'll get that debt knocked out and have fun doing it. Until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the sunshine and get ready for payday. Happy budgeting. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.